this whole vlogging thing, and it's because I've been overthinking shit as usual. I just really talked to myself yesterday. I'm just like, when you was doing Vlogmas and you had no choice but to put some stuff out, you just did it. You didn't think about what was happening, where it was going, and blah blah blah, and what you had to do in a day. So I'm gonna try and get back to that. At least put out at least 2 vlogs a week. It may not be interesting, it may not be, extravagant, but I'm showing up because we'll get into all that later. But yeah, about to get ready to go to work, class, radio, club, and all that extra stuff, and hopefully catch some footage. So another day at work. Nothing exciting here to do today. Really nothing exciting here to do today. Just downloading some music, update the playlist, all that good stuff. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll come back and we can have this conversation now. So I'm in my third excuse my language. I'm in my third semester, which means I have one more semester before I graduate, and I've been really thinking about what's next. What do I have planned? What am I trying to do after I graduate? All that good stuff. And it's been stressful. As you know, I'm trying to start the podcast network, in which that is slower than I expected it to be. So in the meantime, I'm learning new things, still recording, still trying to get things off the ground and learning as I go. But this is something I've always wanted to achieve. Just, getting comfortable. Not vlogging. Getting used to just being okay in camera, on person, and all that extra stuff out in the street. So this is me not thinking. This is me just doing it. It's hot as hell in here. We going through this weird ass heat phase. The heat wave. It's still spring, and right now it's 80 degrees, and it's only 11:30. But then I don't trust it because, how New York City weather is. 80 degrees now, 50 degrees tomorrow, and all that extra stuff. So I still got my hoodie because this weather's not to be trusted. Let me get to work, and we'll see what happens from there. One of the many perks about working in the radio station is that class is in the radio station as well. So the transition from work to class is not hard at all. Let's see what the hell they got us doing today, because the last class before spring break was a little chill. It also opened up the door to me wanting to learn sound design a little bit more. So that's also something that I kind of want to document, so I can see where I came from to hopefully to where I can be. Also hopefully turn that into a lucrative job, whatever that may be. Yeah, right now life is about trying to figure it out, the future. a lot of not wanting to go back to dead end situations because that's why I came to school, if that makes sense. Like, came to school to better myself, to get into something that I like, something that I love, or whatever situation may be, and just hopefully finding it, in which I have in media and everything. So going through this process for 2 years to turn around and like applying for a front desk job, some shit don't make no sense to me. Especially with like having sickle cell. Sickle cell has been a bitch trying to find work. So um, I want to build my own studio. I want to create my own space where creativity lives. Asylum Studios, and just prosper from there. But the question about things like that is like, where do you start? How do you begin something like that? Feel me? And I've hit the ground running, but then I feel like I've hit a wall because the beginning of the year I was gonna turn it into LLC, and things happened, money got tight, and I'm still trying to figure that out. But a lot of the situation in which I hear is like you can't rush certain things like that. You got to take your time. That way, when you do it once, you do it correctly. So that's another thing that I'm trying to document too. That's another journey that I'm on. This thing called life ain't easy. If somebody would have gave me a handbook to the 30s, I would have been completely grateful because it's the most confusing part of my life ever. So, but anyway, let's go to class.